Hi, I'm Alan Levine, and once again, third year in a row, three, count 'em, I'm looking for more amazing stories of openness. And what these are is for a presentation I'm doing June 2nd and 3rd at the ETUG Workshop up in lovely Nelson, British Columbia. And again, I'm looking for examples of those surprising, unexpected things that happen because you shared something or made a connection with someone you don't know on the internet, and they surprised you by perhaps doing something different. These fall into several different categories, like amazing stories of photographs, such as Darcy Norman, whose photograph got included in a magazine, or Tom Woodward, whose Flickr photos got included in some museums. People have shared amazing stories that they've gotten jobs, such as Lauren Blankenship got job offers from her blog post, and Stephen Downs, who credits his first break to his open sharing of content online. Even a diagram can do something amazing. For Scott Leslie, his diagram for a grid of looking at learning got used many times, included into several applications. Alec Corus's Network Teacher has gotten wide reuse and gotten him all kinds of crazy connections. Another thing that happens to a lot of people is they get offered chances to travel to exotic places. Nancy's White work got her invited to speak and present in Azerbaijan. And then very often people who share their work online, such as Darren Kurpadwa, has gotten many invitations to speak in different locations. And then just the act of helping others. And Sue Waters' work and helping teachers blog online has paid back in many ways for her, bringing in more connections and opportunities. Clay Burrell's sharing of his own experience being bullied got a big payback when it helped many other students that he heard from later on. A very brave story that he shared. There are stories of open organizations. It sounds crazy, but Cole Camp-Lisi shares stories about what happens at Penn State because they're shared in the open. Openness has big and amazing stories in publishing. Terry Anderson's experience in doing open academic publishing is a really amazing story. And Tony Hurst tells a story about how his simple act of blog comment led to his mention in a newspaper article. Then there's just connections that happen. Teachers whose students blog actually hear from the artists and people they're talking about. How Robin Hayden was able to make a connection with Gardner Campbell to have him speak at a conference through his Second Life experience. Really, these don't have to be monstrous things. These can be really small things. A professional connection you made, a chance opportunity. Someone, perhaps saw something you shared, a presentation, a Flickr photo, and they included it. And it was just something that caused you to be amazed. We know what amazes us. So here's where you come into the picture. I'm going to do my own bit to capture some stories. I'm here right now, this lovely library at Barbara Ganley's home in Middlebury, Vermont. And even how I made this connection has its own level of amazingness. And I've been here interviewing my friends Barbara and Brian Alexander. I've got their stories. I'm going to New York City next week. I'm going to capture some more stories. Going to Northern Voice. Going to capture a few more. But hey, you can send them to me. And it's not that hard. Just flip on the camera. Put on YouTube. Just flick it open. Record it to me. You know how to find me online. Send me your story. Record it. Look at some of the examples and share your amazing story.